Hello and welcome to The Inner Shift. I'm Paayal Lal, and this is where we meet the people creating ripples of healing and transformation in our world today. My guest today is someone who has she's made it her mission to bring nature's wisdom into our daily lives, backed by the precision of science. She's the founder of something called the Divinity Box, a brand that believes wellness should be accessible, should be beautiful, and should be deeply intentional. Introducing Pashmeen Kaur. She's a successful entrepreneur. She's a mother. She's also someone who's had a troublesome past, but she's risen above all of that. But all of that later. First, introducing to you the gorgeous Pashmeen Kaur. Hi, Pashmeen.
Bye.
Welcome to the Inner Shift. Thank you so much for being here today with us.
Thank you.
Your brand, I'm going to go straight and talk about your brand. Your brand name itself feels like a little offering, Divinity Box. Tell us a little bit about the brand.
So the Divinity Box came into the picture like when I was in my new times and I used to read a lot. And I started doing few rituals all by myself. And then I could feel, that the shift happening by just doing little small things, like lighting a candle with an intention, spraying, doing your prayers, not even like for a longer time, but just a 2 minute. And that brought a major shift. And then I went on few retreats and I got a calling that I need to start this. I had no idea what it's gonna be like, how it's gonna look. But the only thing was, which was there in my head, was to just spread this positivity around so that when people who are feeling low, who are feeling anxious, who don't know anything about healing, so a very easy ritual for them so that they can just ease out, they can feel at home, they can feel peace. That's about it. And then that's how I started with 5 products and now like it's going on till 20. So yes, the healing journey is going on and I think it's forever.
So there was this uh, it was a personal journey that actually brought about the spark for developing something that you wanted to share or give back,
Absolutely.
right? How did you know that this was the right time to step into the wellness space? Was there a story? Was there an aha moment?
So honestly, nothing was planned. This wasn't planned at all. So I was in one of the retreat called the Creative World. It's by Arun Verma. And I was planning the retreat for the past 4 years. I could not do it. So, but in a span of a year, I finished both the retreats. Then I got this very strong insight that I need to just curate a box, which is going to be a wellness box. I had no idea. And when I got this, I was like just asking myself that what is it I'm doing? I mean, I was just questioning myself that what is it I'm doing? But I kept, like when I used to meditate, I kept getting this insight more stronger. And that's how I just, developed this idea. And I just started with one box, which is called the Divinity Box, which is 5 products. And it just came into me like that. And now when I'm doing corporates and I'm in universities, so now it's taking the lead. But initially, I had nothing planned at all.
So you said it was, your own personal journey. I know you've had a little bit of a troubled history. How do you think that wellness and, things like what brought Divinity Box into being, how do you feel that this helped you overcome your challenges?
So it has helped majorly because when you are in that phase when you are just not your own self and you have lots and lots of things happening around, you need some kind of sanity in life, some kind of peace in life. And a lot of people, they don't know. They will go to a lot of people, they will go and ask for solutions, they will do remedies, but still they will not have that inner peace, inner calm, and that really makes a difference. So I think it all starts with small little practice, whether it's a gratitude journaling, whether it's a 2 minute prayer, which you just close your eyes and do it with the right intention. It's all about energy shifts. And you need to do that quite often. And I just wanted it to be like as simple so that anyone and everyone from any age can do it. Whether it's a 12-year-old kid, whether it's a 40-year-old woman, anything. It should be accessible to everybody, right?
So even a
Thank you.
simple practice of lighting a candle with intention, or just cleansing your spray with one of your, cleansing your space with one of your products, it all
It makes a difference.
it makes a difference.
When you do it with an intention,
Mhm.
your energy shifts big time.
Okay, so now your brand balances nature's healing with a scientific formulation. How did you choose which product and what goes into what? How did you choose the 5 products? You said you started with 5 products in the Divinity Box.
Yes.
How did you choose which five products?
So there were around 75 to 80 products, and I was very confused because I just got an insight that I need to start something called the Divinity Box, which is gonna go and help people feel the calm and feel the shift. So I am a tarot card reader as well, but I don't do it professionally. I use it for very close ones and for myself. So all my products have been guided through tarot to me.
Wow, that is so interesting. That is so interesting. I didn't know that. And how do you choose? Because you say nature meets science. So how do you choose what goes into the products?
What goes into products is basically that it has to be very organic. It has to be the aroma of the product should be such that you can use it and you cannot just you feel that it is still very soothing. It's still very calming. So I love the fragrances. Like whenever if I get a good fragrance, my mood suddenly lifts up.
Yes.
So for me, it was very important that the fragrances or the oils or the candles or the sprays has to be very earthy, very aromatic. And that's how I just tested the samples, got it made again, got few lab tests also done, and got the certifications done. So all the things, all elements are very important in choosing the right fragrance.
Science meets nature. Why is that so important to you?
So when you talk about science, what is science? Science is like all about your subconscious mind. How like when you go to temple, why is it that when you go to a temple, you feel calm, you feel at peace? Because there is a certain aroma also of the temple, plus the certain atmosphere which is there, which gives you, and plus the divinity aspect of the temple also is important. So science is very important because when you actually inhale, or maybe you have that you inhale certain aroma, it instantly triggers your subconscious, your nervous system, which makes you more calm. So it definitely affects. Though it's very simple, but it's very scientific as well at the same time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're someone who has now done a lot of work in the wellness space, right? In your personal journey as well. What is the one myth that you think most people have when you say wellness, or you say, something meditation? What do you think? What is most people's reaction? And what is the myth that you would like to break here?
So there are many. It's just not one.
I would love to answer that as well, but tell me what is.
So
If the laugh says it all.
It's just not one, there are many. First, if they say, oh, you are into healing, you cannot be angry. You cannot be rude. You cannot be frustrated. You are doing so much of healing. You need to be perfect. Sorry, that's not true. You are still learning. You're still evolving. You're still
And you're still human. Wait, you are human.
Exactly. So that's one of the biggest myths. Like if they say, oh, you are doing so much of healing, why do you get angry? Why do you? So that is one of the biggest myths. Okay. Second, I don't need healing. Everything in my life is going fine. So healing is only for those people who have some major problems going on in life. Okay. Second.
Absolutely. What I want to say, it's a journey. We're all constantly evolving. We are all constantly learning. We may be on different timelines. We may be on different levels, so to speak, but we are all constantly learning, evolving, and it is a journey. The moment you feel you've come to the end of the journey is when your downfall starts, because learning never ends. So that's very beautifully put. Yes, and we all, whether we're spiritual healers, we're therapists, whether we're gurus, We are all human. So, yes, we all do get angry. And most importantly, if you don't want someone on a spiritual journey to get angry, don't angry them. What movie was that? Don't angry me. It was some movie. I remember that dialogue. Okay. All right. Now, how do you feel? How do you ensure, sorry, that your brand stays authentic? There are a lot of products out there. I mean, you even open an Amazon today and you will see 20 million products. So, how do you feel your brand stays authentic and different from everything out there?
Okay, so first there are certifications, GMP certificate, organic certificate,
The science.
certificate, ISO 9001 certificate, plus the lab testing, whether there's any heavy metals used in the fragrances and the oils. So I made sure to get all these certified and lab testing done. Then only I want to, put forward. So that is very important. And plus there are no metals and there are no chemicals used. They are all oils, they're all natural. So that's about it. And plus the candles. I really wanted to use the soy wax, fragrance, not and smoke-free candles so that it's safer even if you burn it the entire night. So yes, that is very important for me.
Okay, great. Now you've already said that you chose the which products to start with via tarot. Any story you want to share with us? I'm very intrigued as to which particular card led you to choose which product. I'm very intrigued. So this is my question to you. It's not on my script. I want to ask you this personally from what you just shared.
So about the cards, honestly, there was only readings I did for the products. So as such, I mean, there are few cards which I say it's a complete yes for me when the card shows up. Whether it's sun, whether it's star, whether it's chariot. So whenever I get these cards for the outcome spread, which I used to do for my products, for the oils, so I used to get an instant answer that okay, go ahead. And when I used to get a card, I would it's a negative card, but not a complete yes card. Maybe a moon. But moon is at the same time.
Just research.
But at the same time, moon is a card which is a very strong card for the healing aspect also. So when I get a moon card for when of any of the healing products, for me it's a complete yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a very interesting way to look at it. What I would say is, yeah, do a little more research, figure out why. Is there some aspect of you which is scared to go on this journey? And that is why, so answer those questions. So, very interesting take. And that's why they say every reader has a different interpretation, and every reading is based on the reader's interpretation. So, beautifully put. Any customer story or any feedback from a client that has stayed with you with your products?
Sure, there are lots. So one of my very, very close friends, she used to, I cannot name her. So one of my very close friends, she used to have this anxiety problem. And she used to be on medications and everything. So these products are not that okay, I'm okay, medicines chode. You need to quit your medicines, you need to quit your treatments. No, not at all. So she started using my antidepressant, which is also called a mood lifting essential oil blend. And she could see an immense shift. Like her medications, the dosage
Went down.
Yeah, went down. So that was like very touching for me.
Encouraging was
Very motivating for me. And plus, I was very happy. So yeah, people and plus the sprays, what my friends, my close families, they're using, they love the aroma, they want to use it more. So yes, I'm very happy when I get these feedbacks from my close ones.
How beautiful. How beautiful. I've also told you I've started using her products in my sessions as well. So they really are beautiful. They're really very nice.
Okay, one more thing which I would like to add is one of my favorites are the intention candles. They are not the regular candles, and my favorite is the Roro. So whenever I light that candle, I feel my blocks are actually melting away, and my doors, my opportunities, and they are coming in. So that is like one of my favorite products, which I would recommend.
How important do you think is belief in using your
See, belief definitely plays a very important. With my candles, you will always see there is a small prayer. The candles come with the prayers. So honestly, while when I started using these products, I would just test the products, you know. I would not be have like, oh my god, oh, this is a road opener candle. My life is gonna change. My approach wasn't like that. I was just testing the products and I wanted to use the products. So then I started using with the press. Eventually, my faith got strong when I saw the results. So that is the time when actually I started having belief in my own things. Yes.
They say faith moves mountains. And a line that I always start my sessions with is energy flows where attention and intention flows. So when we combine, maybe say a road opening candle with whatever you're doing, any ritual, with attention, with intention, the universe follows. That is, I think, a very major part of what you are doing, and you're giving back. You're also giving hope to the people to use the products and to make a change in their own lives. That's beautiful. Let's talk about Pashmeen. Okay, you have a busy life. I'm not touching the restaurateur part, but you have a busy social life. You're a mother. You have a very adoring husband who also takes up a lot of your time. You have a new growing brand as well. How do you manage everything together? How do you manage?
Chaos.
Chaos teaches you how to cope.
Yes. So when you have too much going on, when there's like, okay, you feel so much chaos, then is that time you need to sit with yourself. And then that's the time you need to ask, okay, how do I balance? What do I need to do? What changes I need to bring in? So it all gets to that. I mean, when you do that little things in your daily life, which gets you peace, which brings you peace, you eventually find the balance. I don't think there would be anyone who would say, oh my god, my life is perfect.
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Yes. You will have everything going on your plate, but still you need to find that inner balance. No matter what, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, what circumstances you have, you need to find a balance. That's your responsibility, I feel.
Do you have a specific ritual that you do every single day which you will not miss?
100%. And that is my candle lighting with my prayers. I do it twice a day. I feel the fire holds so much power to absorb your anxieties, to absorb your all the negativities. But when you give the right intention to the fire, it starts working. So my candle lighting ritual is like every day. My spraying is like every day. So whenever, even if I light an agarbatti, it is done with a prayer.
Oh, how beautiful. And you do that even when you're traveling, because I know you travel a lot as well.
That part is that no, I don't use my candle for travel.
For traveling. Okay. So anything when you travel, what do you do?
I just chant my guru's name.
Oh, beautiful.
I do it. I just absorb my guru's light. Even that is for like 2 minutes, that works for me. I talk to my guru. And I mean, that is what gives me peace every day. No matter what is happening, no matter where I am, that's the ritual which I keep.
Okay, so let's do a little sensory grounding with you right now. So everybody knows that's part of your life. Just close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. What is the one thing that you can smell right now? Anything distinct? One sound that you can hear right now?
Always.
One texture that you can feel? Take another deep breath in. Breathe out. Slowly relax. Sensory grounding. The whole energy around you kind of just shifts, right? And imagine doing this with the Divinity Box. Creating magic, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, before we close today's segment, is there any message that you want to give to the women out there And also to the men out there, because they're the most skeptical ones. Actually, I never asked you that question. How does your husband, what does he think about the Divinity Box? I know he supports you. I've heard the story, but does he believe in the Divinity Box as much as you do?
So his belief is quite different.
Hmm.
He definitely supports me, but when I initiated the idea of the Divinity Box, he had no idea what am I doing. But he just knew that okay, she keeps lighting the candles, she keeps doing this stuff, so she's just making a product out of it and whatever. So
Business समझ में आ गया.
business समझ में आ गया. The business idea, okay, he got it. Okay. But for me, I was just doing it because I got a calling, I need to start it. So if I talk about his belief, it's very different from mine. And I don't want him to believe what I believe in. It's two different individuals staying together. You don't have to believe in the same ideology, I feel. So for him, things are different, definitely. But he keeps seeing me and he keeps appreciating me, and that's enough for me.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Do you think men are more skeptical about wellness and about rituals than women are?
100%.
है ना?
When feel bad, people are fat for.
है ना?
They don't have time.
It's so sad.
It's very different for them. But I feel for them, they're so much running around. They definitely need
They need the grounding and the
need that
cleansing.
grounding. So the best part is whenever he's overstressed, he would just say, "Yeah, jo aap ye karte ho na, please just can you do it for me once?"
See, they believe in it, but they don't want to accept the fact that they believe in it.
Yes, absolutely.
I think I need to start a segment with men to figure out why they are so skeptical about it and to tell them that they don't always have to be traditionally the strong one who doesn't need anything to calm them down. I think they need the most amount of calming.
100%.
Right? Everybody needs it. So, your message to everyone out there.
Just trust in yourself, believe in yourself. When things don't go right, just believe in the divine timing because it always works. That's what I believe. Always.
That is so true. Divine timing. And divine timing is not a कि अच्छा next week ये हो जाएगा. Divine timing means when you are ready to receive what the universe has planned for you. So when your energies are ready and in conjunction with what the universe has planned for you, that is when things happen for you.
Absolutely.
Pashmeen, what is the future of the brand?
Honestly, I just started this like for the past 4 months, and the coverage I've got for the brand is amazing. I've been covering the corporates, I've been covering the universities. I'm already doing in a store. So the future is bright.
You said you've already gone up from 5 products to 20 products.
Yes.
And in 4 months, that's a huge growth.
That's it. Yes. Absolutely. And it just happened. I had nothing planned for it. Nothing. I had nothing planned that this is how it's going to be. The structure is going to come soon. And it's my baby. It's still evolving. And yes, that's how it is.
What do you want people to feel when they first open the Divinity Box?
Peace. Calm. 2 things which are very important.
Absolutely. That's lovely. So if you could leave your listeners with one wellness ritual that they should do in a day or maybe in a week, what would that be?
There are many. But to start with, I would say start lighting a candle with an intention or with a prayer, and it works.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Now we said Pashmeen, the mother, the creator, the restaurateur. Which role do you identify most with?
I think a creator and a mother. Yes.
Party animal को छोड़ दिया वहाँ पे side पे छोड़ दिया. That I feel is a default setting. वो तो करना
That is there. That is a part of my life, especially my husband's life. That's part of it. But I definitely I'm more towards a creator. I would always love to create things, would love to explore, would love to learn. So definitely that's the role I fit into.
Okay, I'm going to ask you now a very silly question. Do you like to party?
I cannot answer that.
That's a silly question. No, see, it's part of your life which you have to do, right?
Yeah.
As you said, part of your husband's life, so you have to do. Do you enjoy it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, no?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Okay. All right. Your go-to ritual?
Light a candle.
Light a candle.
Do a prayer.
As we said, you've been through a tough time.
Yes.
What would you say to someone out there who's going through a tough time in their lives?
Hold on to your prayers. Hold on to your guru much more stronger in your tough times. That is the time when you need your guru the most, your guru's light the most, and your prayers the most.
Wonderful. Okay, so now just to lighten the mood, I'm going to ask you some rapid fire questions. This you're not winning any coffee hampers here, but definitely, let's ask you: what is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word divinity?
Peace.
Okay, science or nature?
Both.
Lovely. Tea, coffee, or cacao?
Tea.
If you could slip one of your products into every home, which one would it be?
My roll-on oil and my can.
Okay. मतलब एक तो बोलना ही नहीं, हर चीज में डबल बोलना. Your guilty pleasure when you're not being holistic.
Having a glass of wine.
Okay. Well, there's nothing unholistic about wine. I mean, it's there in our scriptures. It's there in every religion. Wine is the least of the evils. Okay. What is the most unusual wellness practice that you have ever seen or attended?
Many.
Okay. Give me one. Just one, not two.
So, what do you mean by unusual holistic practice?
Something that, people don't usually do. I mean, I have seen some really weird ones. I mean, I had someone who came up to me and asked me if I read erotic tarot, which was supposed to be only read on moonlights. And when I actually got intrigued and I found out what it was just a very erotically illustrated deck. But someone had created a whole thing out of it. So that was one of my most unusual things that I've experienced, something like that.
So, when you talk about unusual, not as such,
Mm.
I haven't been encountered with unusual practices as such. So, because I feel every practice has something, some of the other beliefs, like.
Trust me, erotic tarot had nothing good about it.
I never encountered like that,
Can you
I
believe it?
never.
And this was when I had just started out, and I was like very baffled. And I'm like, I felt very inadequate until I actually researched it and then I laughed. So it gave me a good
So,
laugh.
for me, yeah, they were not like that.
No, anyways, thank you, Pashmeen. Thank you so much for your time, for your divinity, for just being with us, being yourself. And I really, really, actually, truly love your products.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
No, definitely wishing you all the best and may you go from strength to strength and box to box. We will end today's segment by lighting the road opener candle.
Oh, yes.
With attention and intention.
Oh, yes. How lovely. See?
Now, the Divinity Box, open it for us.
Okay.
Show us, introduce all your products. And
That's the Divinity Box, and that's the road opener candle. And there's a prayer mention which you need to say whenever you light the candle.
Okay, wonderful.
And that's the candle. You can do the lighting.
That's the lighting. So, prayer to clear any and all blockages in Eka's journey.
If you want, you can say the prayer.
Yes, absolutely. I'll light it and I'll say the prayer along with it. Show me. It's the protective shield.
But you can read the prayer.
Okay.
It's okay.
Dispel all darkness physically and symbolically from my life and around my life. May the light and aroma from the candle cleanse me, my aura, my surroundings of anything which is toxic and fill me and my life with God's love, light, and positivity, protecting me and creating a protective shield around me and my loved ones. So be it. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful prayer.
Yeah.
So the Divinity Box, please follow the Divinity Box, follow and subscribe to Eka by Payal. And thank you so much for being part of the Inner Shift today.